Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another anime movie review, and this one is, of course, No Game, No Life, Zero, the movie that is on Netflix. And of course, we've all been wanting a season 2. We get a prequel on how the world started in No Game, No Life. And it's really interesting. I won't lie that it tells more of the story of Tet and how he became the god of this realm and how games were more of a thing, where in the original kind of realming of this, they had so many other gods that were only for one race. And of course we have dwarves and elves and the magic angelic people and all that stuff, but they all had their own god, and they were all fighting against each other. Like World War Mega Death. Everyone had their own motives, everyone had their own thing, and the human realm, or the human race, was the ones that were suffering the most. Humans, I'm guessing, didn't have their own god that was protecting them the most, as well, other than the angelic people who had God and moving fortresses that they can just kill people with. And of course the angelic people made the robots, who are robot angels, and they made them. But the angels can also kind of still destroy them, and yet the robotic angels are super powerful still, and it's very weird. But they also turned into their own race. And they all have a hive mind that they're connected to, unless an actual unit is disconnected from it, which we find out in this movie. We follow our main character that I'm just going to call these two characters a Shiro and Sora lookalike, because they double as Shiro and Sora. They really do. To a T, they have the same body and all that stuff. They just have different hairs and a little bit different mannerisms in a way, because our Sora lookalike doesn't like this war, doesn't like that people are dying, doesn't like that dwarves made these huge things that they are scrapping to get, ingredients or weapons or, just to live. And he's been losing people to this. And in this world, you can't read the air, because so much of the fighting and the explosions and everything has basically made the air toxic or kind of really hot, to the point that if you breathe in any of the ash, you instantly melt from the inside out, which is pretty dark. This series was not very dark, and then the movie came out, and this is... Ooh. And our Sora lookalike is kind of the head leader of this group. Everyone kind of believes in them, and he keeps losing people, and it's really... And he's slowly getting fed up with it until he meets the Shiro lookalike, which is one of our tech angels. And our Techian angels basically are... She's very different because she's not in the hive. She wants to explore, she wants to know feelings, she wants to know all that stuff. And she meets Sora lookalike, and they end up getting together, not in any sort of way, but they end up getting married together and being a part of each other's lives. And the robot slowly understands and develops that what love is, what sadness is, what feeling connected is. And they make a plan that they go up against everybody, and we're not going to have any more death. It's only going to be games. And if you win a game, you live. You lose a game, good luck. And this is all Sora's idea from losing too many people, but because he was good at games. So as the ramping up of the end of the movie happens, which we get a lot of Sora lookalike just being moody, and then getting the robot, and then being like, can you even do the do? And she's like, I think I can. The robot's like, I think I can, rips clothes. No. And of course, he has to fake that she's not a robot so that people don't try and kill her or throw her out. Because once again, all-powerful robot could help us. But we do get a lot of that and a bit of the story of like the other races. But then it just ramps up into the end. Because it goes with Sora and Shiro lookalikes. Basically making the summoning portal that if everybody hits, all these big powers hit it, a wish can be granted. Which they all can't do because you have to all hit this superpower crystal. And the Shiro lookalike is actually trying to pin it down when our main angel girl from the original series is also in this and is like, oh, I'm gonna kill you because you're not following what we want. And she connects with the hive mind and is like, I want to go back, but I have a lot of information, I have feelings, I have what it's like to be human. And the hive mind kind of don't care until she points out that like maybe they could use it. And then by the end they do help, but Shiro is gone. Our Shiro lookalike, that is the tech angel, gets, of course, obliterated. And our Sora lookalike is not happy with that. He, of course, wanted to live with her, have a life, have a family, maybe a robot, I don't know, and all this stuff. But he's the one that makes the wish that the world was very much more of a gaming world. That if you want to win anything, you have to game. So Tet becomes the god of all, and these pieces, I believe they were originally in the world, but they become more apparent, or at least start showing up once Tet becomes the god of all. And this is all being told by Tet, the god of all, to our little fox girl, who wants the story and all that stuff, and she's adorable. But she ends up telling Shiro and Sora about the story and then looks over to see that the person is gone that she was playing chess with. And of course we go back to like, well, how could that even be a thing? Murder. And you only get like them at the very end of the movie. So it's just kind of like they reincarnated back into this world as different people who are very weird, but are now, you know, trying to take over the world to be good and win all these games because they are good. So the prequel, not bad. I didn't want to see lookalikes of the characters to tell the pre-story. It's good. But we could have just had a season 2. Or a movie about season 2. Or something. I know that, like, they left out some parts so that you would have to read the manga. I do want to. One day. But I did watch the movie. And I do like that we get backstory and why Tet is the god of all. But still, you just could have had a season 2. So, if you liked this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. What did you think about the No Game, No Life movie? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Is this just something off, like it was for me? Or are you more of a fan? And definitely don't forget to subscribe, that big red button, for more anime, manga, movies in the distant future. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the links are down below. I'm hoping that you're having a good day. It's a hope. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.